This is why the Lakers cannot beat the Denver Nuggets. If you watch this page, you know what's coming by what's on the screen. We are about to evaluate and analyze some plays that happened in Game 3 and talk about why the Lakers just can't seem to beat the Nuggets. So this is the play that we just watched. And as you could see, Jokic is being guarded by AD. And right now, he could just shoot this ball potentially. It's a one-on-one situation. We don't know yet, we do know, but we don't know yet in real time. And Rui's looking to see if he should come over and double team. Well, Rui does that. You see him running over to double team. Now here's the problem I have with this play in terms of the Lakers, defense. And let me just say, I never played in the NBA. I know it's so hard. Everybody can shoot now, the ball movement, and playing Denver is just hard in general because they have Jokic and he has great vision. So I get it. It's not easy. I'm not just criticizing and saying the Lakers don't know what they're doing. I'm just pointing out what I see, as we look back at the plays. And the problem that I have is there's way too much ball watching or Jokic watching with the ball on this play and not watching the other Denver players. When you get caught ball watching, things like this happen. And granted, Denver runs this play, maybe not exactly this way, but they run it all the time. Aaron Gordon cuts to the basket, and he gets a wide open layup or dunk because Jokic will find him. But regardless, you know how I know there's too much ball watching or Jokic watching, whatever? Because look, you see Aaron Gordon back there. He's cutting to the basket, and he's going to get wide open because LeBron is not facing Aaron Gordon. LeBron is still facing Jokic, looking in the complete opposite direction, giving Aaron Gordon an easy path to the basket. And he knows this. He's smart, so he's just going to run there because LeBron is not going to see him. And LeBron didn't see him. So then what happens? Aaron Gordon gets a wide open shot because Jokic is going to find him because he's double teamed. So he's not going to take that shot. And by the time that, the Lakers are going to come over to help, even though they're not super far away, it's too late. He's already wide open. It's a layup, dunk, whatever. And they can't contest the shot. So now we are analyzing play number 2. This is where we'll talk about the Lakers' choice to double team Jokic. In this game, they did it, I believe, in game 2 a lot as well, in the second half. So we'll talk about my opinion on that. But first, let's talk about the play. So he's being guarded one-on-one again. Everyone's just watching, making sure nothing's happening. And you could see already, D'Angelo Russell is coming across the court to come double team Jokic. And Jokic, what does he do? Obviously, if there's 2 on him, there's somebody wide open. And none other than Jamal Murray wide open. That is not someone you want to leave wide open. Jokic sees this and he throws it all the way across. Jamal Murray gets an open shot. And of course, he made it. So Anthony Davis, is coming from all the way inside the paint by the basket to try to contest this shot. And while Anthony Davis is super tall and long and a great defender, he still is so far away. It's almost asking the impossible to be able to block the shot or whatever. So here's the problem I have with the Lakers' strategy of double teaming Jokic. Okay, again, it's pick your poison with Jokic. He can do it all. He can score if he wants to. He's big and he just gets to where he wants and he has really good touch with the ball. So just because you play him one-on-one doesn't mean he's not going to dominate and score. He definitely will. So then you obviously, like I said, pick your poison because he can pass out to Jamal Murray or whoever else all the time. He's a great passer. We know this. But here's the thing. I would not double team. Besides the fact that it's not leading to great results because they're down 0-3, and that's obviously not the only reason why, but I'm just saying. I wouldn't do it because, one, it's not working, but also, when they were up in the first half, correct me if I'm wrong, of game 2, when they were up, and maybe in the third quarter too, when they were up 20, they were not double teaming Jokic. They were having, I'm talking about from an offensive standpoint at this point, but they were having AD go at Jokic one-on-one. And again, I'm watching a ton of games, so I'm trying to remember properly. But if I remember correctly, they were also having AD guard Jokic one-on-one and kind of living with the results. I don't know why they went away from that. Forget the offensive side on what the Lakers were doing on offense that game, but why are you double teaming Jokic? He's going to find the open shooters. Teams have literally game planned and kind of let Jokic just score and get, his 40 points or whatever. And you may still lose. But I'd rather take my chances as the Lakers when I have someone like Anthony Davis, who is a top defender in the league, and I can rely on him to at least make it tough on Jokic one-on-one. And hopefully, Jokic misses some shots. And not only does that strategy potentially, again, you never know because Jokic is just that good. But not only does that strategy potentially help you win, because now everybody else who is on the court, Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, although he will have the ball in his hands at some point and he can create his own shot. But the point is, by making Jokic the primary scorer and the main scorer, everybody else, especially the ones who don't really create their own shots, or at least not that often, are not going to be in rhythm. But also, you're going to potentially tire out Jokic. Now, these are professional athletes, they're in shape, but I'm saying, if you're making him do all the work against Anthony Davis, again, AD should be able to at least make the shots tough on him. He has to put in extra effort just to get, whatever shots he's taking. You could at least maybe somewhat tire out his legs. So then, when you get to that point down the stretch where he's trying to score, maybe he misses a few because he's short, because his legs are a little tired. And then maybe when he passes out to Michael Porter Jr. or, whoever else is on the court, yes, they can easily hit the shot. They are professional athletes. They do it, you go in and out of slumps, even if they're in a slump. But my point is, if they haven't touched the ball in a long time, sometimes players get cold. So, maybe, just maybe, it's a 1-point game, and now Jokic is tired, and he passes it out to, Aaron Gordon for 3, who is not the best 3-point shooter. And we've seen Aaron Gordon make clutch 3s, but I'd rather take my chances of having Aaron Gordon shoot the 3 and just living at the results, and he hasn't touched the ball in 10 minutes or whatever, rather than just letting Jokic feed everybody the whole game, because Jokic can get his any single time he wants. Whenever Jokic wants to score, he can score, which is why he's passing first to have everybody be in rhythm. So the floor is spaced and just, everybody be involved. Because if he wants to score 30, he can score 30. So you're letting him get everybody else involved, and he's going to get himself involved whenever he needs to. If they're in a stretch, he will make sure that he scores. And again, you still may not win. You still may not win. You could play an excellent game and Denver may just outplay you. That happens. But I'm just saying in terms of strategy, at least for game 4, it's win or go home. I would try something different. I would not double team Jokic. Try something else. And again, the concept of letting Jokic, just score and not letting the other players, score is not a new concept. Not only has it been done with him, but it's been done with other players before. So it's not that it's a new concept, but you got to try something different. You got to switch it up. You got to put in somebody different too. Bring in somebody who has super energy. Now I know Vando is not there and he is one of the energy guys, but try somebody else off the bench. You got to do something. You got to switch it up. So that's my opinion. Let me know in the comments down below what you think.